Day 39, channeling from Source. Yesterday, we answered a very important question about how you are the power and there is no other power outside. And we finished that conversation with bringing you back into alignment with yourself, into sitting or lying down and just feel the sense of who you are, dropping in the present moment and just being and observing what goes on within you and around you, and embrace the whole, knowing that you are not only part of the whole, but you are a holographic representation of the whole, meaning that you are the whole. Within you is the universe. So, as we explained over and over again in these channelings, all the tools, the extensions, the plugins that you have in order to create your life, your thoughts, your emotion, your imagination, your alignment, you have to find within this body, which has been designed with many handicaps, as we could describe from the terminology of your world, because you are wired to the survival brain. And that will, unless trained, tamed, that will come on so quickly. And that's the way your body can be safe and protected into this world, from the world and potential accidents, dangerous situations, and from people threatening, dangerous. But at the same time, some of you in this world are stuck in this dimension of the survival world, and some have been incredibly damaged. And we understand that it is extremely challenging to go beyond. They don't feel like they have a choice. They are caught in the grip of their own unconscious parts, and some of the parts, aspects of them, are so afraid that they don't want to change. And that's a big subject, very, very complex, and a lot of your scientists, the science of the mind, have got some level of understanding, but it goes much deeper than what has been found. Some of the science takes in the idea of consciousness, but to a lesser level. Whereas if your scientists could understand the simple law of the wave particle reality, you would bring in what the alternative work of the people working with energy, working with sound, working with crystals, working with symbols. All of these practitioners bring in the element of the wave particle duality, meaning that they know that their energy is the interface which will be able to bring into somebody specific codes, light codes, and they will act as a mirror so that people get to activate their own light codes. Some people still make the mistake of believing that they're the one doing the change or their energy is doing anything. This is not the truth. What happens in any holistic healing, the practitioner is a vessel through which an energy, a frequency mirrors what potential is dormant in the other person. And it is the person's choice to activate it or not. And that could be used in a much more conscious way. It is already something that everybody has experienced in your world, but you're not conscious of it. Most of you, if not all of you, have already been with a friend or a person that will either drain your energy or that will invigorate, re-energize you. And this is what we're talking about. Energy is all you are. That's been proved by science. But most people think within the senses, within the boundaries of their body, and they see energy around them, but they're not energy themselves. The body has a hard time letting go of its boundaries, of its identity as matter, because it doesn't have the senses to really experience itself as energy until you go within and you really close your eyes and you go into that stillness, there accessing the world of energy and really going beyond. And that is the balance that could bring to you the experience of life being just like the wave particle duality experience, either a particle of existence manifesting this lifetime and as well jumping into the quantum field through very specific tools and plugging into the source of who you are. Mastery is getting to that level, balancing these two aspects whereby you are aware and you take into account and you honor and respect the body and its limitations and its fears, and you honor the body and the pleasure that you can get from the body, from making love, just walking, breathing, dancing, making stuff, eating a good dinner, singing, all the things that the body can do, swimming in the sea, marvel at the beautiful sunset or a waterfall, all that life in a body brings to you. Remember, Asoa, the desire to incarnate in a body, all of this. And at the same time, develop the tools, the stillness to literally plug yourself into the higher levels of who you are and use them to become quantum. Then you are a quantum being living in different dimensions. When you get to jump dimensions after having opened the portals within yourself and you find balance within these dimensions, there you can live your heaven on earth within yourself as energetic portals. And that is something that is new in this universe. You, dear human beings, are the ultimate experiment into transmuting the body as a vessel from the lowest levels of consciousness into the highest. And you have within yourself the capacity to go as high as you want, as low as you want. No limits to what you can create. And that's your biggest power, and that's your biggest curse. For you have the capacity to be everything you want, and your brain, your human brain, is very, very fragile. The monkey mind really is like a monkey, shifting from one tree to one tree, changing, looking, searching, judging, criticizing, assessing. It's part of survival. The higher mind has gone beyond survival, but it is a journey, and you are doing so, so, so well. We are celebrating your journey within a body in these dense dimensions, with the very lowest to the highest. We celebrate every choice you make. We celebrate your evolution. We celebrate your magnificence. We celebrate your courage, your resilience. We celebrate everything you bring in on the days that you see or you come to the conclusion that it's not working the way you want, that you fall for the inner critic, that you see in your media the atrocities of the world, that you feel for the starving children on the other side of the world, that you conclude that you face the inequalities of the world, that you are frustrated by the nonsense. Remind yourself that on a level that you cannot and will not understand from the human mind, everything is part of something bigger. And even though it looks like this earth might not be doing very well, we can assure you the majority of you are doing very well. And we do not use the same criteria as your society to assess the level of wellness. Far from it. We base what we witness on the qualities of love, on the qualities of what deep humanity is about: sharing, helping, collaborating, co-creating, kindness, gratitude, joy, random acts of kindness, being touched and moved by the grace that you find anywhere, the beauty of this planet, for this is something you're part of. Dear ones, you are magnificent, only you have forgotten, and we know that. We love you beyond words, beyond worlds. Namaste.